the year. The Wisconsin Rapids girls, 2-2 overall, 1-0 in conference play. They won their conference opener on Tuesday, defeating DC Everest 68-28. JV contest tonight went to the Tiger girls. They won that ball game 42-21. Marshfield led by Kylie Luffenberg with 14 points. Hannah Ridgway added 10. And we'll come back momentarily and visit with Tiger basketball coach Taylor Varsho. But first, let's pause for these messages.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including the Sports Den, South Central Avenue, Marshfield, bike, board, ski, explore, and accessorize. Total Electric Service, West Veterans Parkway, Marshfield, the right connection for electrical repair or installation for your home or business. Dial 384-3311. And Sweats Oil Company. Don't forget to fuel up your car and fuel your hunger at Sweats Country Corner Mart, County P, Blanchard.
The Marshfield Tiger girls basketball team is facing Wisconsin Rapids at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield this evening. Now, last week we had the chance to visit with Tiger girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho about her ball club on our girls basketball preview program from Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield.
Yeah, I think, having 4 returners back this year, losing Danny, for this year. But these girls have been with me since I've taken over the program, and it's kind of been, a progression. Coaches, came into my program and have left, new coaching staff. But I truly believe this year, we added Lindsay Johnson to our program this year, and Michaela Schroyer, who also played at a very high level outside of high school. So, our team this year is not very new for the starting lineup, but also some very new faces that have first varsity minutes, I should say, as juniors and some sophomores as well.
We quite often talk to area coaches about, boy, you lost 9 players or 11 players from last year and a lot of new faces on your ball club. What's that like? But for you as a coach, when the new faces are on your staff, what's that like for a coach to accommodate new staff members on your staff? Yeah,
I think just having different ideas, as a coach, I'm always learning. Coach Schroyer is on my staff, who's been a boys coach, been a girls coach. But Coach Schroyer and I are very much alike, and sometimes is a good thing, and sometimes, just hearing other perspectives. Lindsay Johnson came from Menominee, who has a great program, has a state appearance as well. And at the end of the day, that's your big goal. So having that perspective as well. She was a assist rebounder, so not in that scoring category. She really had a knack for around the rim, but really incorporating that into our program has really been a huge asset for us this year.
Well, what do you think of the first few ball games of the Tigers this year?
Yeah, we're 2-1, and have a good start against Eau Claire North. I thought we handled their pressure well. We shot the ball well. Obviously, our second game against Neenah, we hung with the number 1 team in the state. Obviously, have number 1 recruit going to UConn on their ball club. So, I thought we did really well. Second half, there was about a 7-minute span, the last 7 minutes, where probably didn't play our best basketball. But I thought overall, collectively as a group, I'd love to have Neenah again and give them our best shot. So, obviously, coming off a win last night with Baraboo. They played 2-3 zone. I didn't shoot the ball very well, I guess you could say, but just made enough points to surpass them.
And you mentioned a lot of players back for your ball club this year. Tell us about those young ladies and where they fit in for you.
Yeah, I have a group of 5 seniors that, again, have stuck together, coming out. Kaylee Sharon, Rayla Schuler, Mayana Bossum, Emma Delaney, and Ashley Green-Korvitz. So it's great to see the work that we've put in on our off season from the summer to the fall. And you couldn't ask for a better group of girls that, not only the senior class, but collectively the 16 of us that are on that varsity squad squad. They get along outside and on the court. Last night, you'll see if you watched our game, the sharing of the basketball has been a big concept and something that we've been emphasizing in practice. It's not always about the points. As a point guard, sometimes, yes, you want to get to the rim, but you're also in charge of feeding, our shooters the ball. Who do we want to shoot the ball? Not everybody, at the varsity level gets the amount of shots that they probably want, but it also goes back to how much time you put into, the game outside of the season or when the coach is asking you to be there. So, everybody's got their role. That's what makes basketball, for me, fun to coach, and trying to, meet their roles, but also having some of those crucial conversations with those kids, because when you get in the workforce and those life skills, you're not going to maybe necessarily like every role you have. So, really teaching them those life skills but also winning basketball games.
We talked when Ayanna signed her scholarship about her desire to have the basketball and be the person who can take a big shot. And I don't mean that in a negative way.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, kids want to take shots, but not everybody wants to take the big shot, and she does. What does that pressure take off the rest of the ball club when she wants to fill that role?
Yeah, I think Ayanna, I've worked with her since she's been in middle school. She's a neat kid, quiet leader, but also, really can shoot the ball. And I think, when we practice, we put those kids in those simulations of you're down by 2 points and you need a shot. How do you decipher that? The only way you can mock that up is to practice it. So, we have situation cards that we pull out every week, and it's been nice to kind of let the girls figure out, hey, what are we running? Not always from a coach. I might not have a timeout. So really putting them in those situations in practice. But I think Ayanna has taken on that role extremely well. She's making progress every day. She is a kid that we're probably one of the hardest on, going D2 scholarship kid. You want to get every ounce out of her that we can here with our time left. So, she probably, we watch film, we really dive deep into what we can get better in, but she's a kid that I think she's going to do great things at the next level.
You and I have talked the last couple of years about the offensive improvement shown by Ashley Grant-Corvitz, and I want to ask, not about Ashley, but have you seen now the last offseason going into this year, that same progression from Zeta Kolbeck? Because it looks like she's literally looking for her shots and making more shots coming into this season.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the confidence piece. When the coaches have confidence in kids, that's great. When your teammates have confidence in you as a shooter, that's great. But it also reflects back on you as an individual. If you don't have confidence in shooting the ball, that's when sometimes it doesn't always go your way, whether it's in games or practice. But you got to trust the process. You got to trust that the amount of shots you put in during the off season. And I'll be honest, my expectations for my girls in the off season, in the summer, and in the fall are very high. I set my standards high. I really want them in the gym as much time as we possibly can with them, because your 4 years goes by really fast, and before you know, you're graduated and you're on to the next. So, Zeta and Ashley, I think of a kid like Ashley. She can't wait to get in the gym. She can't wait to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and shoot, whether it's with me, whether it's off the gun, whether it's by herself. Every day she's like, what time are you going to be here tomorrow morning? So, it is a long grind season, but it also, the progress that she has made only as a freshman coming into now a senior is just phenomenal. And my hope as a coach is someone takes a chance on her to play at the next level.
How much do you teach a young lady like Zeta about? Pre-game comments from Marshfield Tiger girls basketball coach Taylor Varsho. Those comments made last week at our girls basketball coaches preview program at Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. Getting set for basketball tonight here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. We'll come back to introduce the starting lineups following these messages.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Forward Bank, Depositor.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
The Marshfield Tiger Pep Band with our national anthem. And we're set for basketball here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids meeting in this boys and girls basketball doubleheader for tonight. Now here is the starting lineup for the Rapids girls this evening. Emma Schillinger, 5'5" senior, averaging 6.8 points per game. Gabby Neelitz, 5'4" junior, averaging 5.5 points per game. Kristen Radke, 5'9" junior, averaging 12.8 points per contest. Sydney Holberg, 5'10" sophomore, averaging 10.8. And Jaslyn Red Cloud, 5'4" senior, averaging 8.7 points per game. The Raiders are coached by Mitch Wolding in his 5th season as Wisconsin Rapids girls basketball coach. His record is 48 wins and 50 losses. He is assisted by Blake Clary and Becca Austin. The Raiders are 2-2 overall, 1-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Starting for the Marshfield Tigers tonight, Zeta Kolbeck, 5'4" junior, averaging 8.8 points per game. Ashley Grandkorvitz, 5'11" senior, averaging 16.6. Rayalis Schuler, 5'10" senior, averaging 6.2 points per game, also 6.2 rebounds per contest. Ayana Bosum, 5'11" senior, averaging 8.8 points per game. And Emma Ridgway, 5'10" junior, averaging 3.6. Tigers are coached by Taylor Varsho in her 6th season as Tiger basketball coach. Her record is 69 wins and 51 losses. She is assisted by Scott Scheuer and Rhonda Kading. The Tigers are 4-1 overall and 1-0 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. The Wisconsin Valley Conference girls basketball standings: Marshfield, Stevens Point, and Wisconsin Rapids, all 1-0. Wausau West, 0-0. DC Everest, Merrill, and Wausau East, 0-1. This is the 106th meeting in girls basketball between Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids, dating back to 1975. Marshfield has the edge in the series, 78 wins to 27. Marshfield won both games last season, 63-30 and 58-40, but Wisconsin Rapids swept all 4 games in the 2021 and 2022 seasons. The first time Rapids has had a 4-game win streak over Marshfield since 1988 to 1990. Tigers in white, Raiders in red. Grandkorvitz and Holberg on the center jump, 1 inch to Marshfield. And the opening tip, knocked around, goes to Marshfield. Tigers in front court to our right. Bosum from the corner, 3-point shot off the rim, no good. Rebound back up by Ridgway and in. Emma Ridgway, rebound basket. Marshfield grabs a 2-0 lead. Tigers apply backcourt pressure. Red Cloud comes in to Holberg. And now Radke across the 10-second line for the Raiders. On the drive, jumper in the lane is partially blocked. That shot by Holberg, but she was hit on the shot. A Tiger foul is forthcoming. Or they may call, yes, it is a foul on Ashley Grandkorvitz, her first team foul. Raiders reset in front court to our left. Ball dropped by Red Cloud. Picks it back up. Hands outside to Holberg. was near side, picked up by Grankorvitz. Far side, Neelitz to the baseline, can't drive. Back out top, a long three on the way. That's up and in by Sidney Holberg. Holberg for three. And Rapids takes a 3-2 lead. Tigers back down the floor. Rapids now in a zone defense. Here's Ridgway on the near wing. Bounces baseline to Schuler. Back out top. The ball deflected to the backcourt by a Rapids defender. Picked up by Kolbeck. Zeta back up the floor on Holberg. Front court feed to Grankorvitz. Diagonal pass into Schuler, who was fouled on the shot. Nice pass by Grankorvitz through traffic to Schuler on the low block. And WIAA foul, putting up a shot. That call made on Jaslyn Red Cloud. That's her first foul and the first team foul. WIAA Schuler, 7 of 9 on the foul line this season. Line right shooting 2 for Marshfield. And the first try is away and good. We play just over 1 minute. We're tied at 3. Basketball tonight from the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. One more free throw for WIAA Schuler on the way and good. And Marshfield grabs a 4-3 lead, backcourt pressure, and the ball goes off of Red Cloud's hands, but apparently deflected by a Marshfield defender who will stay with Rapids, I believe. Now the official pointed the wrong way. Now he's going to give the ball to Marshfield. That is a Rapids turnover. It was off Red Cloud. Tigers reset in front court to our right. Rapids stays in a half-court zone. Kolbeck trapped, has the ball taken away by Neelitz. Comes back to front court, but a lead pass is stolen by Schuler, and Marshfield gets the ball right back. WIAA back across the 10-second line for the Tigers. Picks up her dribble, lobs cross-court Bosom, baseline to Kolbeck. Zeta trapped in that corner, facing a double team. Ball slapped loose and stolen away by Neelitz. Tiger turnover once again, but then taken away again by Bosom into Schuler, and she's fouled, putting up another shot. One of the Tiger issues is that Zeta Kolbeck, their point guard, is just 5'4", so she's liable for some problems, dribbling herself into some corners. That last foul on Emma Schillinger of Rapids, her first foul, second team foul. Schuler right back on the foul line for 2 more. First try rolls in. 16:21 remaining in the first half, and Marshfield leads Wisconsin Rapids 5-3. One more foul shot for WIAA Schuler. She fires, and this one's good as well. Tigers lead by 3, again applying backcourt pressure. Red Cloud comes into Ratke, double teamed in backcourt. Dribbles a couple of times, still deep in backcourt and needs some help. Ball slapped loose, stolen by Kolbeck, and then Zeta fouled on the re-steal by Ratke. Ratke, yes. First foul on Ratke, third team foul. And Marshfield's pressure presenting some problems for Wisconsin Rapids early in this contest. Tigers inbound, baseline front court. Kolbeck will toss it in. Baseline to Ridgway. Back outside Schuler, outside the arc. Cross court Bosom. Down low Ridgway, open off the glass, she lays it in. Ridgway from Bosom. Tigers lead by 5, and Rapids will take a timeout. Raiders use their first timeout. 16:02 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 8, Wisconsin Rapids 3.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Rapids having some early issues with Marshfield's pressure defense. Rapids now inbounding, baseline backcourt. Red Cloud looking to throw in. Comes in to Neelitz, deep in backcourt. She'll start out. Picked up by Kolbeck, moves across the timeline. Neelitz far side, hits Red Cloud. Cross-court feed to Ratke. She'll drive to the foul line, turned away there. Out top, a three-point shot up and missed by Neelitz. Long rebound, though, tracked down by Ratke. Rapids maintains possession. Neelitz stopped on the foul line by Ridgway, has it slapped loose, picked it back up. Neelitz still holds on the far wing. Cross-court feed, Red Cloud on the near side, defense by Bosom. Can't feed inside, back on the far wing to Ratke, gets a high dribble, maintains possession. Near side, Holberg in the lane, 10-footer off the glass, no good. And rebounded by WIAA Schuler of Marshfield. Front court feed comes near side to Colbeck, cross court to Bosom. Baseline Ridgeway falls down, ball is loose and taken away by Rapids, and now a breakout for the Raiders. Neelitz to front court, stopped on the far wing, gives to Radke for a three-point try, no good. Long rebound to Red Cloud, however. Back at the free throw line, jump shot missed by Neelitz, and we have a rebounding foul on the play. Also behind the play, a Marshfield player is down, now getting up. That's Emma Ridgeway. And she's slowly walking off the
Hi,
floor.
I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular at 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Marshfield inbounding, baseline backcourt. No pressure for Wisconsin Rapids. Zeta Colbeck will walk it up. Cross to Bosom, right back to Zeta. Facing that trap. Brings it back out, high post Schuler, back outside Bosom. 4-3, off the rim, no good. Tracked down by Neelitz in the far corner. Rapids on the run out. Neelitz out top, comes near side to Radke. Going down the lane, and we have a whistle here. And a moving screen, I believe, on Gabby Neelitz of Rapids. First foul on Neelitz, 4th team foul. Rapids now with 3 early turnovers. Tiger ball in front court to our right. Bosom on the drive, cut off. Far side to Grant Korvitz. That pass stolen away, though, by Neelitz. She'll drive down the floor, and her shot blocked from behind by Bosom and knocked out of bounds by Ayana. So Rapids retains possession, and the Raiders will inbound baseline front court. Neelitz will toss it in. Looking to Red Cloud underneath. The ball deflected again by a Tiger, out of bounds. Rapids again inbounding baseline front court. Neelitz will throw it in. And lobs in the lane, grabbed there by Radke. Back outside to Schillinger, down the lane, cut off. Cross court, Neelitz on the near side. Bad pass, stolen away by Marshfield. A drive by Holm, and she'll lay it in. Steal and basket for Mackenzie Holm. Tigers lead by 7. Again applying some pressure. Jaslyn Red Cloud up the floor for Rapids. Front court pass to Holberg on the far sideline. Baseline shot for Neelitz is missed, but Red Cloud follows in the lane. Goes back outside again to Holberg. Drive down the lane, cut off. Near side Radke. Out front, a drive by Neelitz. Off balance shot missed. Schuler there for the rebound, and she's hit and fouled on the play. Foul call on Gabby Neelitz of Rapids. Her second foul. 5th team foul. A change for Rapids. Neelitz out, replaced by Lexi Core, a 5'7" junior. 13:47 remaining in the first half. Marshfield leads 10-3. Tiger ball in front court to our right. Anna Bosom on the far wing on the drive, cut off. Near side hits Colbeck. Zeta backs it out. Goes back out front to the free throw line. Tried to leave it inside, but stolen away by Radke. Tiger turnover, their 3rd. Radke back to forecourt for Rapids. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Cross-court pass to Core along the sideline. Holds outside the arc. Backs in on Colbeck. Goes baseline, turned away. Holberg in the corner. Show drive. Short jumper up and in. Sydney Holberg for 2. Tiger lead down to 5. Marshfield back down the floor, and Grant Korvitz for 3. On the way, no good. Schuler fights for the rebound and gets hit and fouled on the play. Aggressive rebounding for WIAA Schuler. And a Rapids foul here. That's on Emma Schillinger. She's now got 2 fouls. The 6th team foul. Jaslyn Red Cloud right back in for Schillinger. Marshfield to inbound, baseline front court, leading by 5. We played 5 minutes. Colbeck will throw in, inside Schuler, left-hander up, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Holberg. Here's Rapids back down the floor. Red Cloud outside the arc. Harassed by Schuler. Gives to Radke in the corner. She'll drive the baseline. Stop down low. Cross-court feed comes to Core. Three-pointer up and in. A 3 for Lexi Core. Brings Rapids back to within 2. Marshfield on offense. Colbeck walking it up. She'll cross the 10-second line. Drive to the free throw line. Baseline Schuler, back out Bosom. Three-pointer on the way and good. Iona Bosom hits her 8th 3 of the year. Marshfield back up by 5. Rapids coming length of the floor. Marshfield with pressure. Inbound pass to Radke. Harassed in backcourt. Starts up the near sideline. She'll cross the 10-second line. And got some contact from Mackenzie Holm, I believe. And Mackenzie called on the foul. That's her first. And the second Tiger team foul. 12-16 left first half. Marshfield leads 13-8. Rapids player tying her shoe here, so we'll wait for that. That was Sydney Holberg. Now Rapids inbounding a quarter court. Red Cloud looking. Comes into Radke's taken away by Grant Corfitz. Ashley back down the floor, missed the lay-in. The rebound back up by Colbeck and in. Tigers get the turnover, and then Zeta Colbeck hustling for the rebound basket. Marshfield back up by 7. It's Rapids to front court. Far corner, Radke drives, cut off. Comes back to Holberg in the lane, back to Radke. Baseline 3 on the way, no good. Tipped around by Bosom, and she claims it herself. Iona across the timeline for the Tigers. Holds outside the arc, baseline Schuler. Out top, Grant Corvitz open for a three-point try. Too short. Follows with her own rebound, back up and in. Rebound basket for Ashley Grant Corvitz. And Coach Wolding wants another timeout. Timeout Rapids, their second. 11:36 remaining in the first half. Our score is Marshfield 17, Wisconsin Rapids 8, and more basketball coming up.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Power Utility.
Marshfield now leads by 9. Tigers' biggest lead of the ball game. Rapids inbounding in backcourt. Red Cloud comes into Radke. Back to Red Cloud. She'll start up across the 10-second line. Man-to-man defense by Marshfield. Radke on the far wing. Brings it back out top to the near side. In the lane, turned away there. Outside once again to Holberg. Stopped. Baseline. Here's Radke for 3. Hits the rim, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Holm. Tigers break back to front court with a 9-point lead. Bosom far wing. Three-pointer up and in. 2 threes for Iona Bosom. And Marshfield now leads by 12. Again, the Tigers press in backcourt. Ball comes to Radke. Back to Red Cloud. Harassed in backcourt. Radke has it back. She'll come across the 10-second line for the Raiders. Brings it back out front. Backs into the circle. Turns. Far side. A three-pointer on the way by Holberg. No good. Bosom there for the rebound. Tigers right to front court. Iona down the lane. Stopped. Cross-court pass to Colbeck. Zeta stopped on the foul line. She'll back it out, and the Tigers will reset. Colbeck on the far wing. Inside to Schuler. Cross-court. Bosom open near side. Three-pointer again. Up, and this one rims out of there. Tipped outside. Bosom gets it back. Tigers retain possession. Some strong offensive rebounding from Marshfield tonight. Colbeck at the high post. Baseline Bosom. Can't take the baseline. Cross-court feed to Holm. Mackenzie for 3 on the way and good, but I believe we have a violation before the shot. I believe Mackenzie walked setting up her shot. And so Rapids retains possession. They're down by 12. Rapids ball. Lexi Core with it. Across the timeline on Zeta Colbeck. Core with a high dribble. Picks up her dribble. Now needs some help. Bounces in the lane, and Bosa makes a steal. Tiger run out. Ahead to Colbeck, back to Schuler. WIAA will drive, lay it in, and fouled as well. Schuler from Colbeck. Basket is good. And a Rapids foul on the play on Jaslyn Red Cloud, her second. 7-team foul. Schillinger, Neelitz, and Red Cloud now all with 2 fouls for Wisconsin Rapids. WIAA Schuler already 4 of 4 on the foul line. Line right attempting a 3-point play. Shot is away and good. WIAA has 7 tonight. The Tigers open up a 15-point lead. They again apply backcourt pressure. Red Cloud's inbound pass stolen by Schuler. Back to the basket for the lay-in. Schuler steals the inbound pass and scores. And Marshfield leads by 17, and Rapids takes a timeout once again. Raiders use their 3rd early timeout. Still 9:52 remaining in the first half, and our score is Marshfield 25, Wisconsin Rapids 8. Also on Zaleski Sports
Net over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC in November is Red Tag Sales Event, which means an extra $500 savings on select models, Equinox, Blazers, and Silverados. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Marshfield now leads by 17. 9:52 remaining in the first half. Tigers have forced 7 Rapids turnovers. Looking for more. Inbound pass comes to Radke in backcourt. Harassed there by Ridgway, who's back in the ball game now after leaving with an ankle injury earlier, but she's now back. Radke across the timeline. Goes back out top to Holberg. Backdoor feed broken up by the Tigers, knocked out of bounds, and last hit by a Rapids player. About 3 hands got a piece of that basketball. And the last player to hit it was, I believe, Kristen Radke of Wisconsin Rapids. That's 8 Rapids turnovers. Marshfield on the attack, leading early by 17. Colbeck baseline to Grand Corvitz. Cross court to Bosa. Baseline Schuler. Back to Ayana in the corner. She'll drive, double teamed. Cross court feed Colbeck open far side. 3-pointer away, around and out. Fight for the rebound, and we have a rebounding violation here. Grand Corvitz in on that play with a Rapids player. And the foul is going to be on Ashley. She is the second player in. Second foul on Grand Corvitz. Only the 3rd team foul. Rapids coming length of the floor, down by 17. Inbound pass picked up by Radke. She'll cross the timeline hurriedly. Goes baseline to Holberg for a 3-point try, up and in. 3 for Sydney Holberg. She's got 2 tonight and 8 of Rapids' 11 points. Now the Tigers back down the floor, leading by 14. Grand Corvitz, baseline to Schuler, holds in the corner, facing a double team. Back outside Bosom, Ayana wide open, 3-pointer up, and Richmond rolls out, rebound to Schuler, back up and in. Rebound basket for WIAA Schuler, now 11 points and 4 rebounds for WIAA. In double figures for the second time this year. Inbound pass knocked loose, Ridgway tries to make a steal, but goes out of bounds off of Emma. Tigers bring in Kaylee Sharon, 5'8" senior, averaging 0.5 points per game. Ashley Grand Corvitz is out with 8:40 remaining in the first half, and Marshfield leading 27-11. Rapids on offense in front court to our left. Holberg sets up out top on Ridgway. She'll drive down the floor. Baseline Radke, 3-pointer away and good. A 3 for Kristen Radke. And Rapids down by 13. Marshfield on the attack. Ridgway out top to Colbeck, far side to Bosa. Cross-court feed to Ridgway once again. Schuler baseline, double teamed, and a tie ball called as Neelitz grabs the basketball. Possession goes to Wisconsin Rapids. 4 Marshfield turnovers. Rapids has 8 tonight. 8:14 left first half. Marshfield leads 27-14. Long inbound pass is grabbed by Radke at the timeline. Goes inside. Short jumper's on the way and good. Ball laid in by Wiley Hasberg, who just came in the ball game. Hasberg on the basket. Marshfield's lead is at 11. Tigers back up the floor. Pass in the lane, though, is knocked away and stolen by Rapids. Raiders have the ball back, down by 11. Far side, the ball goes to Radke, but knocked away, and a traveling call made on Rapids. 9 Rapids turnovers in this ball game. Mackenzie Holm reports back in for Marshfield, replacing Emma Ridgway. 7:43 remaining, first half. Marshfield has the lead, 27-16. Tigers back in the front court. Colbeck walking it up, may face a trap here. Comes across the line to Schuler. Rayola outside the arc. Holds the ball at the hash mark. Center circle to Colbeck once again. Near side to Holm. Mackenzie can attack. Out top, Schuler has it back. Hands back to Colbeck. Zeta for 3 on the way. It rims out of there. And pulled in by Neelitz. Rapids rushing back to front court. Neelitz gets a high dribble, falls down, and is called for walking. 10 Rapids turnovers. Emma Schillinger comes back in for Rapids. And she replaced Sydney Holberg. 7:13 left, first half. Marshfield has the edge, 27-16. Tiger ball, front court to our right. Colbeck between the circles. Holds on Schillinger. Bounces back out top to Schuler. Rayola holds it near side to Holm. Pass baseline to Bosom. Iona goes to the basket. Swings back out to Colbeck. Zeta on the drive, gets inside. Stopped. 10-footer on the way. It rolls out of there. Kept alive by Sharon. And a rebounding foul coming here. Kaylee may have had good inside position. And that is the call. Rapids foul on the play. It's on Kristen Radke. Second foul on Radke. The 8th team foul. Tigers bring in Natalie Konitz, 5'7" junior, averaging 1.5 points per game. And free throws here for Kaylee Sheeran, who has not attempted a free throw yet this season. Kaylee shooting a 1 and bonus. Her first attempt is good, with 6:50 remaining in the first half. Marshfield leading 27-16. Kaylee Sharon with a second free throw. And that shot is on the way, and short, long rebound tracked down by Schillinger of Wisconsin Rapids. Comes back to front court. Radke on the far wing. Starts to drive, turned away by Konitz. Still holds. Pass far side, grabbed by Neelitz. To the baseline, stop there. Back outside, Radke for 3, off the back of the rim, no good. And a rebounding foul might be coming here. It might be on Bosom, who was the second player in. Bosom on the foul, that's her first. Only Marshfield's 4th team foul. Red Cloud back in for Rapids, and Riley Hasberg is out. Rapids inbounding, baseline front court. Pass inside, broken up, and stolen by Marshfield, and a foul on the breakout. And a call here on Gabby Neelitz. That'll be 3 fouls on Neelitz. And the 9th team foul. And Marshfield gets free throws here. Holberg and Core back in for Rapids. Kaylee Sharon back on the foul line for another 1 and 1. Kaylee ready. And her first attempt is too hard and pulled in by Radke. Rapids down by 12, back on offense. Red Cloud on the near side. Radke back out top to the near side. Hands back outside again to Holberg. Still holds outside the arc. Bad pass though. Stolen by Colbeck. Zeta has a run out, show drive, and missed the lay-in. Kept alive by Sharon and tipped to Holm in the corner. Marshfield has it back. Bosom on the far wing. Baseline Holm for 3 on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. But Colbeck there to grab the rebound on the weak side. Back to the basket, short jumper rolls out of there. And finally pulled in by Rapids. Rebound grabbed by Radke, and a Tiger foul on the rebound. Natalie Konitz on the foul, her first, 5th team foul. Rapids to inbound, baseline front court. Trailing by 12. Red Cloud looking, comes into Radke, or rather to a Core. And right back to Red Cloud. She starts back up the floor. Core, top of the circle, drives to the far side. Hands there to Holberg. Back outside. Radke with it. Holberg on the cut. Short jumper in the lane. Rolls around, falls out. And the rebound grab by Mackenzie Holm. Tigers back on offense, leading by 12. Holm passes inside. Wide open for a layup is Natalie Konitz. Konitz for 2. Holm on the assist. Marshfield by 14. Konitz wide open just below the basket. Now Rapids has the ball back. Red Cloud passing far side to Radke. Right back outside to Red Cloud. Gets a screen. And here's a moving screen, I believe, on Radke. Moving screen on Radke. That'll be her third foul. So both Radke and Neelitz have 3 fouls for Rapids. It's the 10th team foul. And so Marshfield will now be in the double bonus. Well, that's an offensive foul, however, so no shots on this play. Marshfield does get the ball out of bounds in backcourt. Tigers reset. Holmes stopped on the foul line. Back outside Bosom. Ayanna for 3 on the way and good. 3 threes for Ayanna Bosom here in the first half. Tigers back up by 17, matching their biggest lead. They press in backcourt. Core has the basketball. She'll come across the timeline on Konitz. Baseline feed. Comes back outside again. Holberg three-point try is offline. Ball's on the floor and claimed by Konitz. Marshfield back to forecourt, but a double dribble here on Bosom. Ayanna dribbled the ball, then wanted to pass up the floor, saw that pass was in there, and so she kept dribbling. That's a violation. Marshfield's 6th turnover. Rapids will inbound, sideline front court, 4:22 left, first half. Marshfield leads 33-16. Inbound pass lobbed up and stolen by Bosom. Marshfield has it right back. Ayanna down the floor, laced up off the glass and missed it. Tipped around, a rebounding foul coming here against Marshfield. Got 4 girls in that fray below the basket. And a Tiger foul here on Mackenzie Holm, her 2nd foul. Still only the 6th-team foul. Rapids still not in the bonus. Rapids coming length of the floor, down by 17. Red Cloud will throw it in. Looking in backcourt and finds Holberg. Back to Red Cloud. She'll cross the timeline on Bosom. Holds at the far hash mark. Back out top. Swings in the lane to Schillinger. She'll attack and has the ball snapped loose and stolen by Ridgway. Ridgway back to front court. Cross-court feed to Bosom on the far wing. Back on the near side to Konitz. Natalie out top. Bosom gets it right back. Fires a three-point try. Good again. 4 threes for Ayanna Bosom here in the first half. The Tigers lead by 20. We have a violation in backcourt. And it looks like a Marshfield hold on Mackenzie Holm. That's 3 fouls on Mackenzie. The 7th-team foul. Riella Schuler back in for Marshfield for Natalie Konitz. And the Tigers also get Zeta Kolbach back in for Holm. Emma Schillinger, foul line left for Rapids with a 1 and bonus, the Raiders' first free throw tries of the night. Schillinger ready. And her first free throw on the way and no good. And Bosom grabs the rebound from Marshfield. Tigers break to front court, leading by 20. Kolbach on the far wing. Rapids now back at a man-to-man. Pass near side, Schuler outside the arc. Kolbach top of the circle, she'll back it out. Here's Bosom on the near side. Ayanna looks inside, nobody there. Schuler outside the arc, far side to Ridgway. Emma holds the ball there, starts to attack. Baseline to Kolbach. Zeta can't drive, she'll back it out. Bosom top of the circle. Man-to-man defense here by Rapids. Now Schuler has an alley, drives inside, off the glass and no good, gets it back, lays it up and in. 13 points, 5 rebounds for Riella Schuler here in the first half. And the Tigers lead by 22. Inbound pass lobbed up and grabbed by Schillinger. Stopped in backcourt, she'll hand back to Holberg. Now Radke comes across the 10-second line, starts to drive down the lane. Back to Holberg, pass out top is stolen by Marshfield. Kolbach makes the steal and she's bumped by Schillinger. Foul on Schillinger is her 3rd. So now, as bad as things are going for Rapids, they have 3 starters with 3 personal fouls. Schillinger, Neelitz, and Radke. plus Red Cloud has 2. Zeta Kolbeck, foul line right, and she'll shoot free throws. Zeta's first try is good. 2:40 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 39-16. Riley Hasberg back in for Rapids. Kolbeck with a second free throw. And this shot on the way and rolls out of there. Ball is loose and grabbed by Red Cloud. Front court feed batted loose by Ridgeway along the sideline. Goes out of bounds and last hit by Core of Rapids. 15 Rapids turnovers in the first half. Tigers want to make a change here. And they'll rush in Emma Delaney, 5'4" senior, averaging 0.7 points per game. 2:35 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 39-16. Tiger ball, front court right. Kolbeck top of the circle. Standing dribble. Far side to Bosom. Ayana outside the arc. Comes near side to Schuler, batted loose, but picked up by Marshfield, grabbed by Delaney. Kolbeck in the corner. As it's slapped loose, Zeta gets it right back on the sideline. Holds back near side, Bosom with it. Pass inside to Schuler, knocked out of bounds though by Holberg. Tigers will inbound, baseline front court. You're listening to Marshfield Tiger basketball on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, Spencer Marshfield, and WOSQFM.com and ZaleskiSports.com. Kolbeck in the corner for Marshfield. Starts to attack, gets inside. Missed a short jumper, but is fouled. Foul on Sydney Holberg, her first. Zeta Kolbeck, 1 of 2 on the foul line tonight, shooting 2. Her first try is off the rim and out. 1:57 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 39-16. One more foul shot for Zeta Kolbeck. And that is up and it rolls in. However, we have a violation here. Looks like the Tigers called on a lane violation, so no free throw attempt there for Kolbeck. Backcourt pressure by Marshfield. Holberg starts out for Rapids against Ridgeway. Hands to Red Cloud back out top. Pass far side, grab baseline, jump shot up and missed, and the rebound pulled in by Schuler. Front court to Bosom. Ayana outside the arc. Goes baseline, gets inside, off the rim, no good, but fouled on the drive. Foul called on Lexi Core of Rapids, her first. Ayana Bosom shooting 2 free throws for Marshfield. Her first attempt is no good. 1:33 remaining, first half. Marshfield leads 39-16. One more free throw for Ayana Bosom. Has 4 threes in this ball game. Her second foul shot is good. Tigers by 24, their biggest lead. Rapids back up the floor. Red Cloud with it. She'll cross on Bosom. Brings it back out top. Heads for the far side. Bounce pass inside. Stolen though by Kolbeck. Zeta on the run out. Gives to Delaney. Back to Kolbeck. Outside to Bosom. Ayana pulls up. 15-footer on the way and good. 15 for Bosom here in the first half. Tigers open up a 26-point lead. Now Rapids comes to front court. Red Cloud comes back out top to Core. Lexi Core on the drive. Cut off. Far side Holberg stopped. Red Cloud out front once again. Thinks about the 3. Now pulls it out. Goes back near side. Bad pass. Stolen by Kolbeck. Zeta has a run out. Gives to Bosom. Ayana will drive and score. Bosom was 17 here in the first half. Marshfield by 28. Again pressing in backcourt. Red Cloud has the basketball. Moves across the 10-second line. 30 seconds in the period. Radke in the far corner. Skips it back outside. Here's a 3-point try on the way and missed. And Bosom there for the rebound. Tigers rush back to front court. 18 seconds in the period. Baseline Ridgeway. Emma holds in the corner. Back outside Schuler. Clock down to 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Schuler goes out top to Zeta Kolbeck with 6-5. She'll back it out with 4-3. Down the lane, lean in, scoop shot up and missed as time expires, ending the first half of basketball here at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield. By the way, we have Wisconsin Badger basketball for you tomorrow on Sports Radio 92.3 FM WOSQ as the Badgers face Arizona. Our broadcast begins tomorrow at 1 p.m. on 92.3 FM WOSQ. We're at halftime at the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield.
Over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and now going on the Red Tag Sales Event. Take an extra $500 off select models: Chevy Silverado, the Trailblazer, the Equinox Blazer, and more. Stop on in and talk to one of our sales consultants today. And Merry Christmas from Wheeler Chevrolet.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
I'm Gene Delisio reporting. Let's begin by checking the basketball scores around central Wisconsin last night. Boys basketball in the Eastern Cloverbelt Conference. The Columbus Dons beat Spencer 68-38. Dons led by Lucas Kreklow at 19 points. Blake Jacoby scored 13. Nathan Nemitz added 11. Sam Beslek high for Spencer with 13 points. Other boys' games in the Eastern Cloverbelt last night. Colby dropped Loyal 59-36. Joseph Strevler led Colby with 25 points. Adrian Lopez added 10. Neilsville outscored Greenwood 62-11. Braylon Boyer scored 15 for Neilsville. And Owen Withey defeated Gilman 49-26. In the Western Cloverbelt, Fall Creek beat Thorpe 56-48. Osseo Fairchild beat Stanley Boyd 78-70. And Bloomer beat Cadott 74-61. And one boys game last night in the Merriwood Conference. Marathon outscored Rib Lake 76-57. In a non-conference boys game last night, the Northeast Wisconsin Christian Homeschoolers lost to the Stratford Tigers 53-37. Brady Schmidt led Stratford with 12 points. Girls basketball last night in the CWC South Division. Pittsfield beat Plainfield Tri-County 72-21. For Pittsville, Reese Grimm, 16 points and 10 rebounds. Emma Bowden, 16 points and 6 assists. Bryn Friday scored 10 for Pittsville, and Brooke Grossman had 10 steals in that ball game for Pittsville. Meanwhile, the Stevens Point girls won a non-conference game from New London, 50-33. Stevens Point led by Jada Seibert with 22 points, and Adelia Nest added 16. The W Milwaukee women's basketball team lost last night to St. Thomas of St. Paul, 67-65. Milwaukee led by Kendall Need with 26 points and 7 rebounds. Angie Sierra scored 15 for Milwaukee. We have the NCAA Division III men's and women's basketball polls in for this week. In the men's poll, top team in the nation is John Carroll of Ohio. At number 2, Calvin of Michigan. Guilford of North Carolina is third. Number 4, Oswego State of New York. Number 5 is Keene State of New Hampshire. W. Whitewater men ranked number 6. Carthage College of Kenosha, number 22. W. Oshkosh 24th, and UW Platteville is honorable mention. The top women's team is New York University. At number 2, Transylvania of Kentucky. Christopher Newport of Virginia, 3rd. Rhode Island College is 4th, and UW Whitewater women ranked number 5. UW Stout and UW Platteville are both honorable mention. Marshfield Tiger boys hockey team lost to Oshkosh North on Thursday 5-3. Tyler Reisman had 2 goals and 1 assist for the Tigers. Blake Meisner also scored a Tiger goal. Tanner Short had 2 assists, and Carson Egner 1 assist for Marshfield. Also in boys hockey, Wisconsin Rapids shut out Black River Falls 10-0. Stevens Point edged Bayport 2-1. Mosinee blanked Merrill East 5-0. For Mosinee, Jaeger Dean had 2 goals. Mosinee goals also scored by Gavin Obremski, Spencer Swiderski, and Lucas Newart, with assists by Grant Kuklinski, Elliot Yurkowski, and Jackson Lindell. Goaltender Eden Karst made 17 saves for Mosinee. In other matches, Wausau West blanked DC Everest 6-0. Tomahawk shut out Medford 10-0, and Lakeland beat Northland Pines 4-1. Marshfield Tiger wrestling team lost a dual match to Wisconsin Rapids last night, 48-19. Tiger winners were Caleb Denny by pin, Joseph White by major decision, John Sternweiss by decision, James Clements by forfeit. Also in the Wisconsin Valley Conference last night, DC Everest beat Wausau East 65-9. Wausau West beat Merrill 43-31. Also in wrestling action last night, Medford beat Neillsville Greenwood Loyal 63-6. The Stratford Tiger wrestling team won 3 matches last night at a quadrangular at Athens. The Tigers beat Athens 77-3. Stratford winners were Colin Canoyer by pin, Matthias Kaiser by technical fall, Noah Lucio, Drew Gage, Roman Schmidt, Trenton Canoyer, Aaron Knetter, Lucas Forrest, Jesse Bauer, Brandon Knetter, Caleb Krubble, Jack Tubbs, and Carter Lewick, all by forfeit. Athens' Garrett Frame won his match by decision. Stratford beat Auburndale 54-24. Winners for Stratford, Colton Haupt, Aaron Knetter, Matthias Kaiser, Caleb Krummel, Jack Tubbs, and Noah Lucio by pin, Colin Canoyer, Jaeger Ormond, and Carter Lewick by forfeit. Auburndale winners Derek Goddard and Colton Weiler by pin, Zaid Grossel and Wyatt Molson by decision, Tanner Wargowski by forfeit. And Stratford blanked Osseo Fairchild 84-0. Stratford winners were Trenton Canoyer, Aaron Knetter, Lucas Forrest, Brandon Knetter, Caleb Krubble, and Carter Lewick, all by pin. Drew Gage, Colton Haupt, Roman Schmidt, Colin Canoyer, Matthias Kaiser, Jesse Bauer, Jack Tubbs, and Noah Lucio, all by forfeit. The Pittsville High School wrestling team lost 2 matches last night at a triangular at Pittsville. The Panthers fell to Hillsboro 42-36. Pittsville winners were Jackson Doerr, Rayson Schooley, and Caden Beselich by pin, Aiden Federwitz, Nate Esser, and Kellen Getzinger by forfeit. Pittsville then lost to Marathon 48-28. Pittsville winners were Brad Neve, Caden Beselich, and Rayson Schooley by pin, Nate Esser by major decision, and Aiden Federwitz by forfeit. In college wrestling action last night, University of Buffalo wrestling team lost a dual match to Michigan State 26-9. Wrestling at 197 for Buffalo, Marshfield Sam Mitchell won his match 8-3. Sam now 7-2 for the year. A number of Loyal High School football players on the CWC Small Division All-Conference football team for this season. Loyal's Lewis Nicolai is All-Conference first team at 2 positions, running back and defensive back. He joined on the first team by teammates Devin Rails and Dane Lechterhahn, both offensive linemen, defensive lineman Kane Tofar, and linebacker Trin Shield. On the second team for Loyal, offensive lineman Hudson Hansen, quarterback Reed Stiglitz, and tight end Kane Tofar. And on the honorable mention team, Trin Shield at running back. Lewis Nicolai of Loyal is the Defensive Player of the Year in the CWC Small Division. The Offensive Player of the Year, Iola Scandinavia quarterback Jensen Rice. Coach of the Year, Scott Erickson of Iola Scandinavia. We'll return to the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in Marshfield and more Marshfield Tiger basketball in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our Broadcaster Club members, including Edward Jones, Randy Gershman, financial advisor, making sense of investing and help creating a long-term financial strategy designed for you, member FDIC. St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store, North Central Avenue, Marshfield, a variety of household goods, clothing, furniture, and more at affordable prices. And House of Heating, 1602 North Central Avenue, Marshfield, your premier Lennox dealer. Lean on Lennox and House of Heating to make your home comfortable.
Marshfield Tiger girls lead here at halftime, 44-16. A reminder, there is a boys game here at the Fieldhouse also tonight. We'll also broadcast that game this evening on Sports Radio 92.3 FM, WOSQ, and on ZaleskiSports.com. Marshfield holds a 28-point lead here at halftime, and the Tigers open the second half with the basketball in front court to our right. Colbeck out top, man-to-man defense by Rapids. Schuler outside the arc to the baseline, gets inside and lays it in. And fouled as well. WIAA knocked down on the play. She now has 15 points in double figures for the second time this season. This is her season high, and her career high is 16, which she can equal by making this free throw. That last foul on Kristen Radke of Rapids, her first team foul. Schuler's foul shot up and no good. Long rebound tracked down, though, by Emma Ridgway. Tigers retain possession. Baseline Grant Corvitz, 15-footer up and in. Ashley's second basket tonight. Tigers open up a lead of 32 early in the second half. Rapids ball. Here's a steal by Grant Corvitz. Takes the ball away from Red Cloud. Ahead to Bosom. Near side to Colbeck. Pass downstairs. Schuler open on the block. Lays it up and no good. And Ridgway on the rebound, lost out of bounds. It'll be Rapids ball. Rapids brings in Lexi Kaur, replacing Kristen Radke on the Rapids side. Radke has 4 fouls. Schillinger and Neelitz each with 3. Now the inbound pass being contested by Marshfield. Rapids has the ball. Red Cloud passing ahead to Holberg. She'll cross the timeline. Far side, Neelitz for 3 on the way and good. Gabby Neelitz for 3. Marshfield by 29 early in the second half. Tigers back down the floor. Grant Corvitz on the near side. Man-to-man defense by Rapids. Schuler top of the circle. Far side to Colbeck. Starts to penetrate. Gets inside. Off-balance shot up and in. And a foul called on the play. And we may have an offensive foul on Colbeck. Yes, we do. Colbeck knocked down a Rapids defender. So Zeta called on the foul, her first team foul. Tigers' 8th turnover. Rapids, by the way, has 18 turnovers tonight. Now the Raiders have the ball back, facing some pressure. Lexi Kaur into forecourt for Wisconsin Rapids. Comes the near side, can't get down the lane. Near side to Neelitz. She'll attack, gets inside, off-balance shot and missed, but she was hit and fouled on the play. Tiger foul here. That'll be on Zeta Colbeck, her second foul, second team foul. And Rapids free throws here. Gabby Neelitz, foul line right, shooting 2. First try is good. We're 90 seconds into the second half. Marshfield leads 48-20. Neelitz with a second free throw. And this shot is on the way, around and in. Neelitz with 5 tonight. Marshfield leads by 27. Tigers have the ball back. Grant Corvitz outside the arc. Baseline to Colbeck. She'll drive the baseline, now turned away. Far side, Ridgway with it. Holds on Red Cloud. Splits a double team. Drives as the ball slapped loose, though. But the ball stays with Marshfield. That ball was grabbed by Neelitz while she was standing on the baseline. So Marshfield retains possession. Tigers inbound, baseline front court. Colbeck will trigger it in. Lobs to high post to Schuler. Jumper by Rayella up and rolls out of there. Grant Corvitz, though, flies in for the rebound. Comes back outside again to Schuler. Rayella still holds. Near side Colbeck off a screen, backs it out. Tigers reset, man-to-man defense by Rapids. Grand Corvitz, baseline Bosom. That baseline open, she'll drive, her shot blocked. Picked back up by Schuler, who lays it in. Schuler now with a career high 17 points for the Tigers. Marshfield up by 29. Big night for Ayala Schuler. 17 points, 7 rebounds so far for Ayala. It's Rapids ball. Red Cloud far wing. A long three on the way too short. Standing rebound for Grand Corvitz. Run out for Marshfield. Ahead to Bosom. Ayala drives and scores. Bosom now with 19. Tigers go back up by 31. Rapids facing some pressure. They'll cross the timeline. Pass comes near side to Neelitz. Baseline three. Rims out of there. Long rebound to Red Cloud in the lane. Was back outside with it. Schillinger outside the arc to Holberg. Gets a screen. Stopped on the foul line. Tipped loose by Ridgway. And out of bounds to the timeline. Last hit by Emma. Changes on both sides for Rapids. Lauren Schillinger, 5'5" sophomore, averaging 1 point per game. Comes in for Jaslyn Red Cloud. Tigers bring Mackenzie Holm back in the ball game as well. Inbound pass deflected and stolen by Ashley Grand Corvitz. Long front court feed. Schuler behind the defense for the lay-in. Schuler from Grand Corvitz, now 19 for Ayala. Tigers by 33. It's Rapids to forecourt. Schillinger, that's Emma Schillinger, she'll cross the timeline. Holberg on the near wing to the foul line in the lane. Leans in, left-hander missed, but fouled on the shot. And a call coming against the Tigers here. A foul on Riella Schuler. That's her first, third team foul. Free throws for Wisconsin Rapids. Sydney Holberg, foul line right, shooting two for the Raiders. Her first try is good. 14:44 remaining, second half. Marshfield leads 54-22. For Rapids, Kristen Radke with 4 personal fouls comes back in for Emma Schillinger. Sydney Holberg with a second free throw for Wisconsin Rapids. And this shot is on the way around and it falls out. And the rebound claimed by Riella Schuler. Marshfield ball in front court to our left. Grand Corvitz. Baseline Bosom fakes the three. Now attacks, gets inside, down low, cross court feed to Kolbeck. Is back outside. Zeta on the drive. Comes back out near side to Bosom, but Zeta was hit as she made that pass back outside. We'll have a Rapids foul here. Call is made on Lexi Core. Second team foul. Natalie Konitz, that's the second foul on Core. Natalie Konitz reports back in for Marshfield. Tigers inbound, baseline front court. Kolbeck looking and can't get it in. 5-second count on Marshfield. Tigers have 9 turnovers. Rapids has 20 tonight. 14:27 left in regulation time. Marshfield leading 54-22. Backcourt pressure by the Tigers. Radke starts out for Rapids. Moves into forecourt for the Raiders. Picked up by Mackenzie Holm. Back out top near side to Lauren Schillinger. In the corner, Holberg on the drive, cut off. Now a drive by Core. Her jumper missed. In traffic, Mackenzie Holm grabs the rebound and she's fouled. Rapids foul here. Called on Lexi Core. Her third team foul. Foul is really mounting for Rapids. Radke has 4. Neelitz, Emma Schillinger, and Core all have 3. Now it's Marshfield back to forecourt. Pass far side to Grand Corvitz. Baseline Holm turns, a long 2 on the way and good. 2 for Mackenzie Holm. Marshfield by 34 with 13:50 to play. Rapids up the floor. Neelitz will cross the timeline, stopped in the circle. Back out front, here's a three-pointer on the way and missed by Holberg. The rebound pulled in by Bosom. Then she lost control. The ball's kicked around and finally picked up by Kolbeck. Zeta goes behind the back to Grand Corvitz, who missed the lay-in, however, and a rebounding foul here. Acrobatic play there by Zeta Kolbeck, a behind-the-back pass, but the ball wouldn't roll in for Ashley Grand Corvitz. And on the rebound, the foul called on Mackenzie Holm, her 4th foul, 4th team foul. Be a highlight reel for Zeta Kolbeck. Mackenzie Holm leaves. Kaylee Sharon comes back in for Marshfield. 13.5 to play. Tigers lead 56-22. Rapids on the attack. Radke on the drive. Goes back outside. A three-pointer by Neelitz on the way. Around, and out. And Bosom fights for the rebound. Double teamed, but maintains possession. Front court feed to Kolbeck. Zeta holds outside the arc. Rankorvitz top of the key. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound tip back outside to Kolbeck. Sherry kept the ball alive. Pass inside to Kelly. She's open down low, but was in too deep and missed the shot. And Neelitz grabs the rebound for Rapids. Raiders come back to forecourt, but a walking call at the timeline on Core. She comes across the 10-second stripe. Rayala Schuler right back in for Marshfield for Ayanna Bosom. Tigers lead 56-22. 12:54 left in regulation time. Marshfield has the ball back. Zeta Kolbeck between the circles. Man-to-man defense by Rapids. Zeta pulls it back out, starts to drive again. Turned away down low. Back outside to Konitz, near side to Sharon. Kolbeck top of the key. Fakes the shot. Rankorvitz on the near wing. Bounces into Schuler. Turns, one-hander on the way and good. Rayala Schuler with 21 tonight. First time in her career. She's at the 20-point mark. Tigers lead by 36, their biggest lead. Rapids back down the floor. Radke top of the circle. Passing near side to Neelitz. She'll launch a three-point try and connect. A three for Gabby Neelitz, her second tonight. Marshfield by 33. Tigers have the ball back. Rankorvitz far side, picked up by Core. Goes baseline, gets inside, lays it in. Nice baseline move by Aisling Rankorvitz. She now has 6. Tigers by 35, 11:55 to play. Rapids comes back to front court. Near side, Neelitz stopped. Baseline to Core, back outside, a three-point try on the way and missed by Holberg. And there's a rebounding foul coming. It'll be on Natalie Konitz of Marshfield. Second on Natalie, 5th team foul. Rapids inserts Rachel Linsmeyer, a 5'5 sophomore, averaging 2 points per game. Raiders inbounding, baseline front court. Neelitz, but here's a whistle away from the ball, and looks like a hold on a Rapids player on the inbound play. And a Rapids foul coming here. That's on Kristen Radke. That's Radke's 5th foul. So Radke fouls out with 11:44 remaining and leaves with 3 points. Tigers by 35. Marshfield on the attack. Kolbeck across the 10-second stripe. Bosom outside the arc near wing. Holds the ball. Schuler out top. Rayala holds it. Swings far side to Kaylee Sharon. Now Kolbeck can't go down low to Bosom. She'll go baseline herself. Stumbles. Ball's loose on the floor. Picked up by Rapids. Raiders bring the ball back to front court. Pass back out top. Here's a Core going baseline. Inside feed. Ball slapped loose and a walking call made against Rapids. Called on Hasberg. 22 Rapids turnovers tonight. Tigers by 35, 11:10 to play. And Marshfield back on offense. Kolbeck moves to front court for the Tigers. Gets a screen from Schuler. Back outside to Rayala. She'll hold outside the arc. Baseline to Bosom. Back downstairs Schuler. Batted loose on the floor. Bosom has it. We have a foul called here, I believe, on Bosom on that scramble for the loose ball. Oh, it's on Schuler. Second on Rayala. 6th team foul. Rapids has the back, down by 35. Near side Core drives the lane, missed the lay-in, fouled on the play. Tiger foul on Natalie Konitz. 3 on Natalie, 7th team foul. Lexi Core on the foul line for Rapids. Shooting 2. First attempt is short. Marshfield brings Emma Ridgway back in, replacing Natalie Konitz. 10:44 remaining in regulation time. Marshfield has the lead 60-25. Second free throw for Lexi Core of Wisconsin Rapids. And she fires, it's around and out. Kept alive by Schuler, tipped in the corner, and knocked out of bounds, and last hit by Rapids player. That's Hasberg gets it last. We now have a 35-point margin, so we have a run clock situation right now. And Marshfield has the ball back, leading by 35. Kolbeck crossing the timeline. Stands out top with it. Gets a screen from Schuler. Goes back out to Ridgway. Schuler top of the circle. Holds there. Near side, Kolbeck has it back. Gets a screen from Rayella. Drives the lane, gets inside, scoop shot away, and good. Zeta Kolbeck now with 5. Tigers by 37. It's Rapids back to front court. Near side, Core has it slapped away. Picked up by Kolbeck in front court, but she can't follow it quickly enough. Ball goes down the floor out of bounds and last hit by Zeta. Ashley Grankorvich reports back in for Marshfield. For Kaylee Sharon. For Wisconsin Rapids, Riley Hasberg and Jaslyn Red Cloud both come back in. 9:55 to play. Tigers lead 62-25. Rapids ball. Holberg on the far side, stopped by Ridgway. Hits Schillinger. She'll drive in the lane, lean in, one-hander off the glass and in. Emma Schillinger's first basket tonight. Marshfield leads by 35. Tigers have the ball back. Kolbeck out top, hands to Schuler. Rayella fires a three-pointer. Offline, no good. Tipped in the corner and grabbed by Emma Schillinger, but she's standing on the baseline out of bounds. They have now stopped the run clock situation. Maybe that was just a mistake. They let the clock roll for a few seconds, but the clock is now stopped, despite the 35-point margin. Tigers inbounding, baseline front court. Lob outside to Bosom. Schuler top of the key. Far side to Kolbeck. Baseline Bosom drives inside all the way. Reverse layup, no good. Tipped outside by Grankorvich and last out of bounds, last hit by Ashley. You do have the option of a run clock in basketball if the margin is 35 points or more. Now the officials reverse themselves and the ball out of bounds to Marshfield. Inbound play to Ridgway in the lane. Jumper missed. Grankorvich pulls in the rebound. Tigers reset. Schuler comes near side to Kolbeck. Zeta fakes the three. Downstairs, Kolbeck open on the low block, lays it in. Schuler from Kolbeck. Tigers by 37, halfway through the second half. As Rapids back down the floor. Holberg on the far wing, can't attack the lane. Still holds it, now spins at the free throw line. Down the lane, off balance left-hander, good. Real tough shot for Sydney Holberg. She has 11. Tigers by 35. Marshfield has the ball back. Kolbeck goes far side to Schuler. Top of the circle, Grankorvich with it. Hands back to Rayella. Now Kolbeck has it slapped loose. Here's a steal for Schillinger of Rapids. She'll drive down the floor, but then lost control. The ball goes out of bounds off of Schillinger. Rapids with a breakaway situation, and Schillinger just couldn't control it. So Marshfield ball in backcourt. They're leading by 35, 8:25 to play. Kolbeck walks it up for the Tigers. Comes near side to Grankorvich. Downstairs, Bosom open on the low block, turns, fires, around and out. And rebounded by Neelitz. Here's Rapids quickly to front court. Neelitz on the drive all the way down the floor, missed the lay-in, however, and Schuler screens off for the rebound. Rayella comes across the timeline herself. Far side, Bosom holds outside the arc. Kolbeck, Ridgway top of the circle. Baseline to Grankorvich. Ashley open for a three-point try. It's good. Grankorvich with her 13th three of the year. And Marshfield goes back up by 40, I guess 38. I'm not a math major, but I guess it's 38. 67-29. It's Rapids ball. Schillinger from the corner. She'll fire a three-pointer, and that's good. Schillinger's first three tonight. And we have a Marshfield timeout. Tigers use their first timeout. 7:27 left in regulation time, and our score is Marshfield 67, Wisconsin Rapids 32. And more basketball from the Frederick Construction Fieldhouse in just a moment.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Marshfield leads by 35, 7:25 to play. Tiger ball in front court to our left. Grand Corvitz on the near wing. Tiger starter still in the ball game. Schuler out top, far side to Ridgeway. Baseline Kolbeck for three, on the way, and it rims in. Zeta's first three of the night. And Marshfield goes up by 38. Rapids to forecourt. Red Cloud poked out by Grand Corvitz. Is back outside again. Foul line jumper on the way and missed by Neelitz. Ball's on the floor and grabbed by Grand Corvitz. Tigers back down the floor with a 38-point lead. Schuler holds near the timeline. Comes near side to Ridgeway. Schuler back out front, far side to Bosom. Picked up by Red Cloud. Pass out top is batted loose in the backcourt by Rapids, but Holberg makes the steal, then falls down, lost the ball down the floor out of bounds. Tigers retain possession. They'll inbound in backcourt. Big night for Ayala Schuler, 23 points, 9 rebounds so far for Ayala. Tigers back on the attack. Kolbeck near side to Schuler outside the arc. Bosom top of the key. Near side, Kolbeck fires a three-point try, up and offline, no good. Ball in the corner, tracked down by Holberg. Here's Rapids back up the floor. Holberg across the timeline on Ridgeway. Stopped in the circle. Goes back on the near side to Schillinger. In the lane, leans in, left-hander on the way, and no good. And Schillinger then bats the ball out of bounds. Marshfield ball in backcourt. Tigers up by 28 at halftime. Now a Tiger change. Kaylee Sharon back in for Ayanna Bosom. Ayala Schuler tonight, 23 points, 9 rebounds. Bosom, 19 points, 6 rebounds. Marshfield ball, Schuler top outside the arc on the near wing. Holds it, back out front to Kolbeck. Zeta starts to attack. Down the lane, leans in, off balance shot, no good. Kept alive by Schuler, back up, no good. Back up by Sharon, and that one rolls in. Rebound basket for Kaylee Sharon. Marshfield leads by 40 with 5:35 to play. We have a push on the inside as Rapids comes back down the floor. And a Tiger foul here. And that's on Kaylee Sharon. Oh, they changed that to Kolbeck. Kolbeck's third foul, 8th team foul. Emma Delaney and Natalie Conitz back in for Marshfield. Grand Corvitz and Schuler will leave. Ayala leaving with 23 points and 10 rebounds. Free throws for Gabby Neelitz of Rapids. Foul line right. Her first attempt is good. 5 minutes to play. Clock now is running. Marshfield leads 72-33. And Marshfield brings in Ella Allar, 5'10 junior, averaging 3 points per game, replacing Emma Ridgeway. Second free throw up and in. Marshfield by 38, 4:30 to play. Tiger ball. Allar top of the circle, near side to Conitz. Downstairs, Sharon turns. Off balance shot was partially blocked, but a call here on Rapids. Red Cloud on the foul, her third. 5th team foul. Tigers will inbound, baseline front court. Underneath to Konitz. Brings it back out in the corner as the Tigers reset. Emma Delaney top of the circle. Far side, Konitz has it back. Penetrates the baseline, turned away. Sharon goes far side once again to Ella Allar. Now Konitz top of the key. Near side Delaney, three-pointer on the way and good. Emma Delaney for 3. That's her first varsity 3. Tigers go up by 41. Rapids back down the floor. Near side a 3 by Neelitz on the way, no good. Long rebound on the floor and picked up by Marshfield and a tie ball called. Ball went to Allar. She was tied up by Hasberg. And possession will stay with Rapids. Delaney Varsho comes in for the Tigers, 5'2" junior, averaging 0 points per game. Rapids inbounding, baseline front court. Inside, Allie Blanchard with it for Rapids. A freshman was back outside with it. Now Core can't get down the lane. Brings it back outside again. Core on the drive again, gets inside, scoop shot blocked, but a Tiger foul called on the play. Ella Allar on the foul, her first. 9th team foul. Lexi Core shooting free throws for Rapids, first no good. 2:20 remaining, Tigers lead 75-34. Second free throw for Lexi Core. And it's up and short. Rebound back up and in, however, by Core missed. Ball goes out of bounds and last hit by a Marshfield player. Tigers bring in Gracie Ridgway, 5'9" junior, averaging 3 points per game. 1:55 left, Tigers by 41. Rapids inbounding, lob up on the near side, deflected to backcourt. And grabbed there by Core, then fought for and grabbed by Marshfield. Varsho has it. It's back out to Gracie Ridgway. Tiger set once again. Near side Varsho outside the arc. Konitz top of the key. 90 seconds to play. Natalie down the lane, cut off. Varsho on the far wing. Bounces back outside. Ella Allar with it. Ball slapped away. Ella gets it back. Needs some help and hands the ball back to Gracie Ridgway. In the corner, Varsho fakes a shot. Back outside, a long 3 on the way up and in for Emma Delaney. 2 threes for Emma tonight. Tigers by 44, 65 seconds left. And we have a walking violation on Rapids. Game's final minute, Tigers by 44. Marshfield back to front court. Delaney, far side to Delaney Varsho. Konitz back out top. Pass near side, here's a three-pointer on the way by Delaney, good again. Emma Delaney with 3 threes. Tigers lead by 47 with 30 seconds to play. Ball loose and a steal for Marshfield. Pass ahead to Varsho in the lane. She tries a shot but walked with the basketball. And the clock winding down. We have run clock, 20 seconds remaining. Rapids up the floor one more time before this one is closing out. Rapids ball, pass far side. Comes out to Lauren Schillinger in the lane. Her jumper missed. Rebound grab by Konitz. Clock winding down. The ball game comes to an end. We have a tie ball, but nonetheless, the Tigers do claim victory tonight. A solid win over Wisconsin Rapids this evening. Our final score tonight, the Marshfield Tiger girls 81, Wisconsin Rapids 34. We'll have a recap on our postgame report in just a moment.
High school sports is being brought to you courtesy of our broadcaster club members, including Trudeau Construction Marshfield, a family-owned company since 1976, specializing in custom home building and remodeling. Visit TrudeauSite.net. The Hearing House. Hearing aids and services that make your house a hearing house. They help Wisconsin hear with 5 great locations. And Edward Jones, Brian Kaiser, financial advisor, making sense of investing and help upgrading a long-term financial strategy designed for you. Member FDIC.
1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200
Forward
dairy
Bank has been
farmers here in
helping
central
homeowners
Wisconsin,
purchase the houses of
produce
their
it,
dreams
and ship
since
it all over the
1919.
world.
This tradition
We
of
make a lot
treating
different
customers
cheeses. We
like
make
family
cheddar, Colby,
and helping
Monterey,
build stronger
Farmers,
neighborhoods
cheese,
is supported by a broad line of mortgage and home equity loans. Let us move the process of building, buying, or refinancing your home forward. Turn to the depositor-owned local bank with great rates and low closing costs. Here to guide you through the process. Save even more time. Check out our online mortgage application at forward.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 422932.
This is what we call cheese making 101. We try to
Marshfield Tiger girls basketball team posting a big win tonight, knocking off Wisconsin Rapids
the amount of work that goes into
by
producing the products
47, 81-34. We're checking to see if this is the biggest Marshfield win ever over Wisconsin Rapids, and it might be. We don't see anything as great as 47. We do say that in 2008, the Tigers beat Rapids 73-35, a 30.
We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.